Test 1, 2. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
A little bit late, but hey, if we was on time every day, somebody thinks something was wrong.
That is true.
Hopefully, everybody's having a wonderful day.
There I am.
It has been
Kind of slump day. It's been like a dreary and just kind of cold and kind of rainy feeling. Like not really big rain. It was more
just drowsy day.
Yeah. Like we had a lot of mist.
Welcome, Pam, Sandy. Hey, she's on a different.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Well, a lot of them.
That's a different icon.
Or even, I don't think, does usually it always say at somebody?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
There's Kevin. Something's, yeah. Thank y'all so much for hopping on here with us this Tuesday night?
Monday night.
Monday night, yeah, Monday night.
Leighton's been saying it's been Tuesday all morning too, or all day. Hello. Sandy says thank you for your prayers. They sent me home because the problem is with one of the leads is borrowed through my upper right ventricle to my bottom right ventricle. Only a catheter lab will fix it.
Well, hopefully they get that fixed. I went through and read some comments earlier after posting my video and seen that. So hopefully they get that fixed.
Jan said YouTube's showing different logins. That was, I think, something with us. Like we was trying. There's a new thing with StreamYard, and we was trying to do something with it, but it's just too complicated. We're gonna look more into it and then do it on the next live.
Yeah, but I know Sandy's name don't look like that.
No, even like Pam doesn't have all those letters after it, or Jessica.
Because I literally just read Sandy's comment earlier.
Yeah, I think it's something new with StreamYard.
Well, I'll tell them leave our people alone.
Great idea with the notification.
Huh?
What we do different? What'd you see that was different? Because we want to know. Because there's a few things already popping up that's different with this live.
Well, I had an idea of changing some things for a notification that I've been working on, but maybe somebody else has already got something figured out.
Pam said mine's different because I had to redo everything last week. So you actually put those letters at the end of your name?
Yeah, that's going to be a different. Now Sandy, she sent me an email, I think, and said she had switched phones, I believe it was. All right, let me...
Neil says, what's different for me is that it came on time. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes. I got to send an email real quick. And I will be good to go.
Hey, Ron. It's so weird, though. The at is throwing me off. Did you get that puppy from under the little house?
Yeah. There was a bunch of comments about it, and some of them I got kind of smart. But like, literally, do people think we is going to leave the puppies under the house? Like, no.
Yeah.
We literally turn the house over. But, yeah.
The Cowboys face the Chiefs Thursday. Oh, yeah. Kayson.
Hey, Tina.
Letting me know. Pam says I needed to redo my Gmail account. They all only here for a short time. Susan, that's quite all right.
Yeah, I was kind of panicked at first with the puppies because I would have never dreamed that she could actually pick them up. They're pretty heavy. Yes, they are.
Yeah, I guess it's a new YouTube thing or something. I don't know if Facebook is doing it. No, Facebook just has regular names.
No, this is going to be. I don't know. Oh well.
That's what they said. Mine's different. They added an at and 4 numbers at the end. But yeah, everybody has numbers and letters at the end of their names now.
Now, Kevin and them don't. I wonder if that's because they have content.
Maybe because they're moderators?
No.
Oh, no, because... Well, yeah, Tina didn't have one up there. Oh, but Sandy did.
Yeah, so...
I don't know.
Oh, well. That's them.
Did Katie stay with the pups, or did she dig herself out?
She's with the pups right now. But, yeah, she's something else. Let me tell you.
Upstate New York.
Never said you get my email. I've got tons of emails. I try to reply back to every one of them, but some of them I don't, or I get interrupted, and it's been a kind of a crazy weekend.
Hello and happy Thanksgiving. I went Christmas shopping today for my grands. They like expensive things since they are teenagers yet. I get that. That's how Addison and Leighton are. Leighton's been that way the last couple of years, but they be crazy. I went Christmas shopping for the nieces and nephews a few days ago. Not all of them, because there's a lot of them. But
hey, Aaron, how are you?
I got a majority of it.
All right.
She's precious, and I love the puppies.
Trying to get back on track here.
Brandon, let your brain rest. I can start to see the smoke coming out of your ears.
Yeah, I don't like change.
Susan said, keep me in your prayers as I just had x-rays. As the first one had shadows, praying these ones are nothing more than a shadow. All
right, so Kevin just said it is the channel names that actually show up now. So whatever your channel name is, that's what you go with. It's not your username, it's your channel name.
Oh. I thought the username was a channel name.
You got a username too. Hi, Melissa. How are you? This is Precious. I love the puppies. Yes, they're sweet. Are they all in the metal pen you had Dixie in when she recovered from? No, they're in the pen that we put them in the video.
Neil says this is confusing. I know people by their channel names, and now I've got to work out who's who from their IDs.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I think YouTube changed the format because I've been on both channels.
No, Toby has not got a new home yet, but we're trying. We're trying to hold out as long as we can. But I mean, we really want to do some animal swapping out, but I just don't want to put no animals in there with her right now.
Are you cooking Thanksgiving dinner at home?
Yep.
So we are, but the way we do it is more like a potluck. So everybody brings 1 or 2 dishes. So like Brandon's dad always does the big stuff, like the turkey, the dressing, the giblet gravy. Usually he throws in a pot of beans just because we like beans. And I don't know. I think I picked mainly the drinks because it's easy to just keep all the drinks in the refrigerator here, and then we don't have to deal with like ice or anything like that. So we will actually be going to Sam's within the coming days.
Hope Katie will be good with her puppies in the pen. Yeah, that I'm hoping it will too. Maybe the goats. She just didn't like them with the goats. I don't know. Dixie didn't have a problem with them. That's where they raised up. But, it's one of those deals that my belief is, obviously these probably ain't going to be animal dogs like the Great Pyrenees, but we just put them over there and just let the owners know.
JK says, I just got done watching your video, Brandon, where you put the puppies and Katie in the last chicken pen.
Yeah, for now. And then we'll get their shots done here in a couple weeks, and then we're going to try to get them gone as soon as possible.
Oh, there's Dean. He says, now Neil has no idea who I am. JK got his buck Saturday night.
That's awesome.
Maybe the little pig interfered with the pups. And that, I didn't think about that, but that could be maybe a possibility because that little pig was everywhere. But I think it was in my video, one of these last ones, where it was all rutted up inside that barn. Yeah. Like the pig was up, and she is something else.
So, chat, how are you? We just had a new baby goat the other day. Too cute. That's awesome. I think ours is done for now. Yeah, hopefully for now. We are keeping some of the ones that were born this year, so that means we will have to do a Billy swap here soon.
Has she accepted her new name, Katie? I think she has. Yeah. Like the other day, well, my dad came down this weekend, and she kind of did to my dad how she first did to us, which if you've seen on the main channel, she growled and barked, but I mean, we was coming close to our babies too. Well, she did that to my dad. You could tell she wasn't trying to hurt, like she wasn't coming closer or nothing, but she stood from afar and just knew that he was a stranger. And I'd be like, Katie, come here. And yeah, she'd come up, but real slowly.
Little pig is funny. I'll be glad that little pig gets big enough and it has to stay in its own pen.
Yeah. Hey, Robert.
Did y'all get your Christmas ornament yet? Yes, we got it today.
Yep, we got it in the mail.
Thank you so much. We got a couple packages in the mail, so I don't remember all the names on them.
Yeah. Stephanie was looking for 3 shoes. Did you ever find them? So that will come out tomorrow. But I'll just sneak peek it, and I did. Not all of them, but I did find some.
Yeah, I think she's a shoe thief too. But we're going to work on those things with her. Right now, she's taking care of those babies, and we're training a little bit, but training her and the cat at the same time is pretty rough, especially trying to train them both in together.
I was teasing Brandon earlier. He was editing a video on here, and he calls the cat baby girl, and I'm like, that ain't fair. She gets called baby girl. I've never been called baby girl.
Yeah. Brandon, have you or Leighton got a buck yet? Nope, not yet. Hey, Ed. Ed said 116 days to the Okie Homestead Expo. It's coming up. Good evening. How are you?
Hey, Jacob.
Yeah, it's take me a minute to get used to. I'm just used to seeing Jacob Jones. But yeah, it's been a wet, drizzly day. We've been doing a lot of hunting. Not doing very good at all. But it's just one of those deals is we can only do what we can do. That's the property we got with. We've got the feed and stuff out there. Everything's set up. We just got to be out there at the right time when they come through. So ever since I've seen the big buck come back, I've been going out there.
Do you have all 6 pups? I know you were still looking for the 2 under the shed.
Yes.
Yes. I thought that was chapstick. I was about to put it on. The bowstring wax. Ray, you're so good with all the animals.
Yeah, that's my pride and joy. That's like even when I edited the video today, I was like, well, we ended because we was in a rush to get the ball game. And then we picked it back up. I was like, just went into the next day. I didn't even think about showing the pups, but yeah, I wouldn't dare leave them underneath there. That would just be suicide.
Leighton's haircut looks good. Glad it got fixed.
Yeah.
How did I see that?
I don't think I forgot to put the footage of me in there actually cutting his hair.
Oh. So they didn't see the after?
No.
Maybe I could show some of that.
Yeah.
give me some ideas for tomorrow. Is there a camera on Katie so you can see what she's doing?
No. Well, yeah, there is a camera out there on the pen, so yeah. We can. It's just it's a surveillance camera that we got, which that's one of the things that we've been monitoring the other animals with. But we got a new camera we've been trying out, and I like it. It's one of those deals that I can actually go in and put animals and I can actually, if I want to just zoom in on her pen and put a square around it, that's all it's going to monitor if something comes out. So.
Good evening. I hope you got a deer. Get us deer soon.
We'll see.
Brandon, I have a crazy idea. Put a 4x4 wire mesh on the walls in the feed shed to stop the mice. Just an idea.
Yeah, we can do that. That way they couldn't get in. I do like that. I don't like the idea of putting sheetrock or any paneling or anything up there.
Can they just go through the?
No, they can't go through wire.
4x4. Ones like that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of sheetrock on there because then they can just go as high as they want.
Hey, Stephanie Brandon from Sheridan, Colorado. And how are you doing part-time in law enforcement? And I'm trying to get on with Sheridan PD as a reserve.
Oh, that's awesome. I remember the beginnings. I understand you love your animals. We all do, but you need to be better at eating some and selling some. No, I don't need to sell none. We don't need the money, and we got food for the animals, so they're all healthy. Actually, we're cutting back on changing the food diet up for the chickens.
Stephanie, I just ordered the jacket. Thanks for the discount. It helped really. I really like them. You did get me a jacket, right?
Huh? Yeah.
I don't think I need a jacket.
Sorry. Yes. Welcome. Katie is a sweet girl. Have you thought about surprising Daniel with one of the male puppies? No, that's just something we don't do things like that around here. Like, I wouldn't just
like if he needed one, he would come and ask.
He would reach out, but yeah, we don't do that. I wouldn't put I mean, we're friends, and I don't even think I'd show up over my brothers or anything like that. They just don't do that. I love watching you guys every week. Well, thank you. I'm glad you have the cameras that have you found the puppies. Yeah, we would have found them because honestly, it just took a little bit of time because we started searching everywhere, but I seen the camera. I was like, well, we'll take a look at that. Hey, Stephanie Brandon from Colorado. And how are you liking doing part-time law enforcement? Okay.
Oh, that's the one.
Oh, that's one you just read. I mean, I wished I could do it full-time, but I just can't. One day's enough for me. I see more stuff I get more stuff on Sundays than I ever did during the week. I don't know. Sundays is always the worst days. Well, thank you so much for watching the video, though. Yeah, she said Jackery. Yeah. No, we love our Jackeries. They're amazing.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. When will the shirts be shipped? I'm excited to get mine. Did you get my email about the gifts I sent?
I don't guess I've got all the emails read yet. I know Yeah, because I haven't seen nothing about that. But the shirts, I will send a message out as soon as I get an exact date. And I went back and looked at some of the orders that some people had ordered shirts that we had already had in stock. But if you ordered a shirt that we already had in stock and you ordered one that is coming, it won't be shipped until they're all here. I am afraid of putting baby girl back in the feed barn. No, she's good.
So happy Mr. Jingles. The cat came home from after 6 days at the Walkers.
Finally. That's one thing I like about our cat is she doesn't like being away from the tiny house. She likes staying inside. So even when she goes to the blue building, she might step outside, but she goes right back in.
Brian, I used to enjoy watching your on duty live streams a few years ago. They were great. We was just talking about that, yesterday or day before yesterday with my dad?
Yeah.
I missed watching them too.
Mom's having a replacement Wednesday morning. Well, we will keep her in our prayers, as everyone else will as well.
Probably because patients haven't. Oh, okay, Bet Loop says, I work at a mental institution. Weekends are typically slower than during the week for some reason. Probably because patients haven't adjusted to their meds. By the time the weekend rolls around, it's given them a while to adjust.
Sunday, we have more signal 30s than any day out of them all. More domestics. I remember one Sunday, it's been about 4 or 5 months ago, we had 7 domestics in one night.
I'm thinking of buying a Captain Kayson hoodie in a couple of weeks. Shipping for the hoodie is the same as shipping for both the hoodie and the shirt. When I order the hoodie, can I just pay the difference? That's Neil.
I'm not for sure. Shoot me an email. I'll visit with you afterwards.
Please keep my friend in your prayers because he's going to have surgery on his heart.
We'll definitely do that. But it says, hello, my friends. I am awake for the live. Love all your videos. We lost our dog Blackjack in May this year. If we lived closer, would be there quick for the puppy. I think I read an email about this, or something about loss of a pup. We live in South Carolina, too far. We love your family. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Well, I'm sorry you lost your dog, and we'll keep you in your prayers, and we hope you and your family has a wonderful Thanksgiving as well.
Rand, do you still have the kennel that Daisy was in with her pups?
Yeah. Yep. Well, we got parts of it.
Me and my husband had errands to do, and we were at our one place, and I got out of the truck, and across the street I saw a factor truck, and it had chicken pieces, and it said hungry and taste on it.
I just ate me a factor earlier. I love the chicken. Yeah, I remember going live, and that was a lot of fun. But it's just like anything else. There's just other people that don't like it. Now, nobody ever. I mean, there was a bunch of people complain, but that ain't the reason why we ended up stopping. Stopped just because I was getting ready to leave, and I was afraid of something bad happening on their live, and it just wasn't worth it anymore. Brandon Stephanie, I watched Brandon's video and I got a notification and came to the live. I will have to finish watching Brandon's video after a while. That's all right. I appreciate that. Probably because potentially haven't adjusted their med. Yeah, she spread that while ago. Brenda scared me with the chainsaw while it was running. I've used chainsaws off and on all my life. I mean, but that's the biggest deal. Like, I don't understand. Like some of the comments, like there's some people, and a lot of them ain't are true followers, but smells or one was something about a disease, and like I said, if I worried about half of the stuff everybody worries about, I wouldn't get nothing done. And I just think that's when you put yourself out there like that, I just think you're building your immune system. And this is my beliefs, and everybody can be against it, but that's just the way I believe. And you know, I just live my life freely and do what I want, and kind of go with it. But I'm not going to fear everything out there. Videos, pretty stiff. She does sound a lot better. She did go to the doctor today. I don't even know if I was supposed to say that. She did. She's getting a lot better. Did you catch the black cow yet? Not yet. We are fixing to set the panel up. I will say the black cow is coming in. I actually got a picture of it just a few minutes ago, and we're going to get ready for it. Could you please keep my friend in your prayers because he is going to have his surgery on his heart? Yes, that's very important surgery as well. Said friend, not trying to fight y'all, but please research that. The kids are saying 6, 7. It's dynamic Satan. I don't get involved in that. They're having fun. I wouldn't even tell my kids nothing like that because, for one, they know no difference. It's just a saying. They say schools, but yeah, great video. Well, thank you. Don't baby girl need a friend? She's lonely after her sister. No, she's got a bunch of friends in there. She gets down there and plays with those quail at the bottom pen. It's like Mississippi, the way the law is written, any arrest shall take place. The way it is here is basically if we take the aggressor, whoever's got the marks, but it leaves it up to the officer's discretion. She's going to have to get back in. I'll skip back up here in a second. We are the ones with the adventure. Yeah, let's need to put a space in between that. I couldn't read that. Would there be a way to put it together for the pups? No, I mean right now they're fine in what they're in. If I see a need of moving her, we might, but right now they're good. Last time I moved animals without me just doing it, that's when I lost Princess Layla. There's very strict policy over here about any video. Yeah, I believe. I mean, the only thing I had against the video is obviously if something bad happens there to the suspect or the officer. Otherwise, I think the public should be able to view it all live. I think every officer should have a body cam. You guys going anywhere for Thanksgiving? Nope, we got Thanksgiving coming here. So glad to follow. I didn't follow from. No, I know. And it's kind of spooky going up, back and down it, but we're getting the hang of it now. I really truly hate it when people have bad comments. It can tear a creator down. I'm glad that it keep you strong. Yeah, used to it did. It don't anymore. I'm used to. I didn't even reply back, but some of them it's just like, come on now. I showed your channel with many of my subscribers, Brandon. And your farm channel is great. Well, thank you, Robert. Happy Thanksgiving. Hello from Belgium. I was scared because my first husband hit into us with a chainsaw and cut him nearly. Yeah, I mean that's very unfortunate. But the way I see it, though, I mean, accidents do happen, but I don't know. It's just Showtime's doing good. She's just hanging out with the other cow. She's basically, we're leaving her over for the other one to have a friend. And once we get this black cow pinned up, I'm going to get Showtime back over here. And then the other two cows are going to be gone.
I sent an Amazon package 2 weeks ago. It was a FT 5-foot blow up Christmas rooster. Not sure if you got it. Yes, we got it. We haven't shown Kayson or nothing yet.
Yeah, no. Has not seen it. It's over there in that box.
I may go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead, since the kids are home for Thanksgiving break and everything, tomorrow I will let them. I think we have a box that has specific little gifts and stuff too. We'll go ahead and do a mail call tomorrow. I got it wrote down.
Everyone should live their lives to the fullest. So many ways to do different things. Brandon, you do you, and we enjoy. Yeah, I'm used to. I tried to more. I don't know. I'm kind of like that. What you said, just live your life to the fullest. You never know what tomorrow brings, and just enjoy it and just have fun with it.
Neil says, I've had 3 different IDs on this one chat, but I still can't work it out. How do I get it to show channel names instead? That was...
Do what now?
I think because of this.
What is it?
The names or whatever. I don't think there's any way to change it back to the way it was. It was just something that happened.
Right now, I see you're cutting the pots for the fence, even though I've ever thought of using metal saw. I don't have one. I've just assumed to just take that out there and just whack them off with that. I got to get some gas on it, though.
I was watching one of the videos from 4 years ago. I couldn't get over how little Braylee was.
I know, she is small.
That's what I was doing when I ended up finding those pictures of Romeo and Juliet. Oh my gosh, Braylee was talking like crazy. Like she's so smart back then. She's still super smart for her age. Like the way she talks like a grown up, and she did back then too. When you do live to the fullest, you won't have any regrets. Nope. I've been hunting through every setting I can find. Guess I'm stuck with Neil Netman. Debbie wants to know, will the kids have a Christmas gift wish list?
I don't know. That would be you question.
Yeah, so they do. I need to get one together and just have them maybe get on Amazon one day, so I know what they want because I need to know what they want too.
Showtime's at the neighbors. We got to visit with the neighbor the other day, and she's taken the 2 wild ones to the sale, and as soon as she catches them, we're going to bring Showtime back over here and get her on this side. Then there won't be any cows over here.
I'm looking for a Brahma rooster for my 10 hens. We don't have no Brahmas.
No.
Thank you, Brandon Steph, for sharing your animals. I'm an animal lover. I have a 15-year-old cat.
15-year-old. Wow. Do you have any partnerships coming up with the tractor? We're trying. We're working on it. It's just one of those deals we need something that will be bigger than the tractor we already have. So I've reached out to a couple other companies. We'll see what happens.
Dawn says we are going to get rain tomorrow and then turn to snow with temps around 30 this week. I've heard people say that around here we're supposed to be getting some cold weather, maybe even icy weather next week. I'm like, what? Here?
And he says, Brandon, I've been watching your channel ever since you made the flag. You're an amazing creator. Keep the good work. Well, thank you. Yeah, it is. It's hard to. It is hard. It's time consuming. But there's a difference in then trying to make an everyday video just to post, but you want to make a video that keeps people interactive. That's what we try to do on the main channel. And there's some people that love the what Steph does, go around, see the animals and stuff. Me, I like things moving fast.
Hoping to come to the expo next year.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
I know you didn't want to let that tractor go.
I know it was rough. I didn't want to let it go. And he said it's easy to sit back and be a farmer on computer. Very unfortunate. Yes, I know. It's, I learned a lot of stuff by watching other people because, a lot of the things that we've learned is through other people or through people with that send us messages and stuff. But a lot of it too is, just kind of go with their own thing, That's the reason why I've always said about the whole deal of feed, there's people that will say that you're not taking care of your animals because you ain't feeding a certain kind of feed, but everyone in the animal's healthy. So that's just the way the human life is. If you don't do something that the others do, it ain't the right way.
Now, I think I said it on my last video of the video before, but there's also some animals don't even have to be fed as long as they, got grass or hay. Yeah. But that doesn't mean we're not feeding them because donkeys, you can overfeed donkeys just by a little bit.
Yeah.
And we didn't know that at first, but we did come to find that out. And some people think that they need to be fed just like humans, like every day, 3 times a day.
Well, they're fed, but they eat their hay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying is they don't have to be fed 3 times a day because they can get serious problems eating too much.
Yeah. Did you get to sell any of your extra bales of hay? We've sold some, not many, but we've sold some. Steph, how's the new baby doing?
That Kayla sent me, my sister sent me this picture today. She said she was dabbing, doing the dab or whatever.
You gotta find a new word for that.
No, like the dab. It's like the kids thing.
Well, there's other dab too.
I guess I haven't heard
dab
before.
Yeah, THC dab.
Oh, like a drug dab?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not that kind of dab. She just doing that whole like Superman thing. I don't know. She's so cute.
We're going to get rain
I miss
tomorrow.
her. I'll get to see her for Thanksgiving, though.
Snow. I'm not ready for the 30s. I will say that. Thank you, Brandon and Steph, for sharing your animals. I am an animal lover. I have 15.
15-year-old cat.
Yeah, you read that one ago.
Yeah.
I am too. I've got I like all of them, and
he gets too attached.
But hey, I've sold some chickens. Me and Kayson sold some chickens. You're getting ready to sell the quail. We got her set up going, but the way I always tell Steph is, as long as we got pens for them, which we're fixing to start my fourth and final. Well, I ain't gonna say final chicken pen. We're fixing to start our fourth chicken pen, and hey, we'll see what happens.
I know. Once we get all those up, might be the time to start moving those old pens, because those are gonna. I think we've talked about those can be more like our quarantine pens or something. Yeah. Somewhere off in the back, like if we get them or something, then we can go and quarantine them over there or something. We're gonna still use them. They're just gonna be.
Hi from Idaho.
I'm looking for the death layer hens.
Yeah, they was something big a couple of years ago. Then the market overfell with them.
Kind of like the AM Samanis. They used to be really big. Not so much anymore.
Yeah. What does everyone want for Christmas? Just everyone to be happy.
Front teeth. My two front teeth.
Everyone be happy.
Gloria, we're cooking at our house, but everybody's pitching in and everybody's bringing kind of like a potluck Thanksgiving.
Cocktail had a quilt made out of all their shirts. Huh, that's neat.
We don't sell. I want to do that. I've always wanted to do like my basketball jerseys and stuff, but then you never think about it when you're actually playing. But anyways.
Dean said he's going to get up in the morning and start feeding his animals on the computer instead of going out tomorrow. You're funny, Dean.
I was just getting ready to read. He said, we don't sell the quail, we eat them.
Who's behind the camera a lot of your videos? Everybody is. It's either Steph or Leighton. Addison don't do it much. Chase does help some, and but pretty much everybody. That would be on the main channel.
Thank you for showing Blizzard. He makes me laugh. He has helped me feel. I think I'm talking to Kevin and them.
Kevin.
Daniel just sold a bunch of hay he has for sale to. Daniel even said that once the colder months hit, people will start figuring out they need hay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's usually when it hits. They don't think. A lot of people don't think before.
But I'm in a way, I'm kind of don't know if I'll sell all of it, because if we don't come up with a tractor next year, I mean, I can take the year off and literally feed what I got. So I'm not really in too big of a rush to sell it. For one, is them hay bales are terrible. I'll be the first to say. For one, they don't tighten up like the other ones. For two, is that the string. That's
it's a pain.
Yeah,
that's for us.
Miserable.
You just have to cut each and every string. It's a pain. How are the winter sports going for the kids? It's going good. Addison had a tournament, a softball tournament, but that's the only one in the books right now. And then basketball for everybody. So we got basketball practice for all 4 kids. Leighton, luckily, he does it through the school, so he doesn't do after hours. But he's had, 3 or 4 games now?
Yeah.
And they've been really good. But we're also in football, too.
Getting any more llamas? No, I don't. We don't have a plan to. I mean, you just never know if we go somewhere or somebody calls. Badger's got so much friendlier. He and Cowboy are my favorite. Yeah, Badger is real. Matured. He's mature and he's real friendly now.
Are you going to sell the buttercups? I think that's the name of the chickens. They're my favorite.
Yeah, we will sell eggs and the baby chicks. So I'm hoping. I don't know if we will sell openly, like shipping online this year, but maybe. I've got to get my certification, and once we get that, it shouldn't be a problem to actually ship them. I love all your videos on both channels. That's awesome.
I enjoy both your channels because you show different things on the farm. So if you decide for a different bird breed, have you thought of Cornish hens?
No, I don't want Cornish.
I'm in North Idaho, and it's supposed to be 29 degrees tonight and in the 30s here for the next couple of days. Oh, man. Get your jackets out. Get your long johns. You have to build many more chicken homes if you keep all you hatch, so those you already have don't get too filled up. I love to see how you love your animals, but in the end, you can keep it all. Can't keep it all.
As long as I got money and feed, I can keep building. I remember when Brandon helped the lady get a recliner to sleep in at Christmas time. You and Steph are wonderful. Oh, wonderful couple. I love your channel. I'm so proud of. You know who that was? Tammy. That comes out here.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I forgot all about that.
That's funny.
Yeah, the puppies are with Mama. Do you still do flags? Nope, do not do flags.
I know because my daughter rode Western. Cowboy and his strut is the coolest.
He thinks he's something.
He's grounded. He pecked me the other day. Hey, y'all, better late than never. That is right, Katie. Let's see if we can get the main channel to 200,000 subscribers before Christmas, Jacob said.
Yeah, we're fixing to roll up. We're fixing to hit 199.
Wishing everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Spend time with family and friends. Thank you, Bonnie. I hope all of you guys have awesome holidays, too. I hope you do start shipping. I need a Captain Kayson and some ladies.
My husband tells everyone about Kayson getting his bug. He talks about how excited you were. He shows the video to them too. He had eye surgery on the left eye again. I hope it all works this time. Hopefully it does.
Yeah.
And we keep him in our prayers as well, because the man can answer all the prayers.
Brandon said, if I still go hunting at 70 years old.
It's peaceful. I will say. Now, I haven't got a hunt like I really, really used to, but, I will go at the end of the day, which where I hunt is just right out back. And I can walk down there, sit a couple hours, and then I got to get back up there and get started again. Can't wait for Eddy Christmas Eve video. Yep. This will be. We're at 199 now?
That's what Jacob said.
I'm going to have to check that out, Jacob. Oh, we sure are. 199.02. Oh, that means it might have had a video take off.
What?
It sure wasn't that video.
This year I'm cooking for the shut-ins. We're delivering 12 meals. Homemade yeast dinner rolls. Orange cranberry relish instead of cranberry sauce. I've also got a recipe for sweet potato crunch that I'd order. Hey, y'all are starting to talk about pies and stuff. Every day we go into physical therapy with Kayson, they have a board of this versus this, and you get tally marks, and whoever wins, then there's nothing that's done. It's just like see which pie wins or whatever. And I think today was it was chocolate or chocolate. I don't even remember what the other one was. But anyways, obviously the chocolate was way above everybody else. So Kayson picked chocolate. But anyways, that wasn't what I was thinking. Today was Kayson's last day for right now with physical therapy. He's been stretching really good. He's been doing more athletic stuff at home and at school anyways. And he doesn't really have to.
Got a visitor right now.
He doesn't, he's doing so really good. He's really loose with his legs and stuff. So as long as he doesn't start hurting or anything, we are not doing physical therapy anymore.
Been watching both y'all's videos from day one. Love you all. Well, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate that. There is Lori. How are you, Lori? Hi, Brandon and Steph, and everyone in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Spending time with family and friends.
Yeah, Kayson was very excited about it until he realized that we're not going to be leaving and going early to school and stuff, because on physical therapy day, me and him go to Snack Shack, which is a convenience store, and he gets a chicken strip and a breakfast bar and a Yoo-hoo. That's twice a week he'll get that. So he doesn't get that anymore because he actually gets to eat breakfast either at home, he'll have time, or at school. So we're not going to be going to those stores anymore.
Favorite Thanksgiving dish, I would say, I don't like casserole or dressing. I don't like turkey, but
ham's pretty good.
Ham's okay, and then I can never eat them. The thing in the can,
cranberry sauce.
Oh no,
I know, me neither. Maybe
the
deviled eggs. Pea salad.
Green beans, and they got some
crust on it.
Yeah,
green bean casserole.
Yeah.
Shelby's bringing that this year.
Sweet. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Soon 5 a.m. here, and I forgot to sleep again.
I think the rolls is my favorite.
Where'd you say you was from, Liz? 5 a.m. Delmont? Something like that. Hello, Justin. How are you?
I love how laid back y'all are. You just seem to just go with the flow.
That's us. We whatever life throws us, that's what we do, you know. And I think that's the neatest thing ever. And I tell everybody because, you know, even though I've been retired from the sheriff's office for almost 2.5, 3 years now, maybe 2. I don't know. I'm bad with dates. A lot of people still think I'm full time, you know, but I just go with the flow. I mean, I don't say no different, but I think that's the best way, you know, because we put it out there. If you don't like us, you move on. If you do, you can stay. And a lot of people don't, but we just live a normal life, what we believe is normal. Everybody's life's different. Everybody's normal life is different. So, yeah. One thing about it, I like duct tape, I like baling wire, and black tape.
Larsa Stephanie, you should slip something in Kayson's backpack on the days he would usually go to therapy. Yeah. He wouldn't. I was disappointed in him because when you, what's the word? Graduate physical therapy, I think is what it is. You get to sign the wall. They have these huge posters where everybody signs when it's like their last day. Well, and then you can ring the bell when it's your last day. He don't do either one. He don't want to. He don't know. And then she said, well, I can just holler your name out and tell everybody that you're leaving. And he's like, no, I'm leaving. And he ran to the car.
He don't want to leave. He really enjoys it.
He does. And they do a lot of fun stuff. I mean, yeah, it's all exercise and it's working his body. But like at the very end, he gets to do something fun. And for the last like month, I think 3 or 4 weeks, at the end of each class, they do basketball. They have one of those kids basketball hoops, but it ends up going really tall, and then a ball about this size. But the trick to it, to make it physical therapy, you have to do something that stretches your legs or your feet. So like they have foam boards, or they have a fitter, which you have to keep it level, but you put, and then like standing on your one foot and just balance things. And but it's awesome.
Neil
awesome.
says, I know I'm a little late. Life got in the way, but happy anniversary 3 days late. Well, That is right. We had an anniversary. We've been married for 13 years, November 22nd. But it was Thanksgiving when we got married.
Yep.
It was Thanksgiving when we got married.
Yep.
So, and each year Thanksgiving moves up, right? Or is it?
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, 13 years.
One day, our anniversary will be on the same day.
It's already been that once.
Was it once?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember all of that.
Yeah.
Happy 13th anniversary. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I made a gallon of pumpkin 2 weeks ago and went to Texas for meeting tomorrow. Awesome. Has anybody ever had a goose for Thanksgiving, for Christmas? We did a couple of times years back, and it was good, but a lot of work.
If I still had my goose, I'd probably have them this Thanksgiving, because them things are loud. Have you lost any more chickens, Brandon? No, not that we know of. Now our chickens, our barnyard, we've got about 100 of them. Yeah, close to 100 that run free, and then they go in their pen at night. And we lock the door, but I haven't seen any signs, so hopefully not.
Lori says, isn't it funny how as parents we have to push our kids to do something that will benefit them, and when they are done, they protest not going anymore? Yep. 14 years from Morgan and Debbie.
14 years. That's awesome.
Happy late anniversary. My birthday is the 26th of November, and it falls on Thanksgiving Day every 7 years. Okay, so every 7 years.
This is Jason.
So next year it should be Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's 14.
Yeah, I think so. Kentucky, we are adventures with the long bit on YouTube. Our son was not able to harvest a deer during season here. Season ended yesterday. Oh, wow. It's already over. Well, we go all the way to December.
I don't know. We're going on 48 years. Deanna says, I've been married 33 years and I still haven't got him trained.
Kay says, no more Snack Shack. Oh, no. You said Snack Shack. Yeah. I was like, hey, that's somebody local. Mm-hmm. They know about our Snack Shacks.
I don't eat turkey or ham on Thanksgiving. We eat lamb. So I'll get both, but I mean, I'm a ham girl.
Eat lamb?
No, turkey and...
Oh, I thought you said ham. Lamb.
No, ham.
Oh, I was like, we don't eat lamb. Hello, beautiful Eddy family. Hope everyone is doing great. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all. Well, happy Thanksgiving to y'all as well. Doing wonderful, living life and enjoying it.
Isn't muzzle season day after Thanksgiving?
It's
already.
It's already over.
Yeah.
We're in long iron. Are you harvesting your own turkey? No. My turkeys ain't gonna be harvested, to my knowledge.
My son used to smoke a turkey for Thanksgiving, but now he has a son allergic to all fowl, so bad he has to carry an EpiPen.
Oh wow.
So going on turkeys, you can cook regular turkeys, but we found out, they have meat turkeys. Like they have what was his name? That one we had.
Tom?
No. What was the other one? Albert? No.
Oscar?
Yeah. Oscar was a meat turkey, so he could have been if we would have raised him. Like, we didn't actually raise him, so we didn't know what was put into him before we got him.
Sandy said, well, good night, y'all. Been a long time at the hospital taking pain meds and going to sleep. Good night, family members, subscribers, and viewers. Love y'all. Well, good night to you as well. We pray that you get to feeling better, and we'll see you back on the next live. Well, we'll see you in the comments. Deviled eggs. I do like deviled eggs to an extent, but I got to hold some bad ones one time, and I took a couple years off. We'll see.
He's not a big egg person, though.
Yeah.
You're a incubating egg person.
Yeah, that's what I am. I love to incubate.
I haven't cooked any turkey for 4 years.
Pumpkin pie? I don't like pumpkin pie neither.
I don't like anything else pumpkin, though. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like pumpkin spice. None of that, but I do like pumpkin pie.
He said, give him a plate of deviled eggs and get out of the way.
Stephanie cannot harvest her own turkey. She don't have a big enough pot. She don't have a pot big enough for Brandon. Dean, I love you.
Leighton's birthday is coming up, isn't it? Yep, it will be here December 22nd.
Yep, he's old.
That was one of the happiest days of my life. I remember that day. That was so exciting.
It was. It's so different.
But I will say I was so tired afterwards because he was born like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, wasn't he?
No, 9 o'clock at night.
Well, we went to bed. We went to bed early because you was in labor for 24 hours.
I was in labor for a while, yeah.
Or 48 hours. A long time. But I remember afterwards they took him and
15 hours. But it felt like longer.
Went to the nursery, but we just thought that's what it was. We didn't know he was having complications, and we got a couple hours sleep, and they eventually brought us. But while we was sleeping, they was working on him to keep him at that hospital.
Mm-hmm. Had a helicopter waiting to Metaflight him out and everything.
Yeah, we didn't know nothing about it. But hey, that's probably good for me because I'd have been out in that hallway and they'd have been letting me get to him.
That's what we've always said. Like, the doctors knew what they were doing. Like me, I was opposite. Me and Brandon's always been opposites. We've never hid that from anybody. But I would have wanted to know, and I would have been calm if I would have known that he was having breathing problems and stuff. But it was for the best of everybody that Brandon didn't know, because he would have flipped the lid.
Yeah, I'd have tore that hospital up. I'll never forget that I almost went to jail when my mom was in the hospital in Ardmore. Yeah. But the doctors met all of us out in the hallway and said, and she just started going, and she was still walking, talking, and said she had about 3 months. And that was back in my drinking days, and I flipped a switch, and luckily he was a forgiving man and didn't pursue charges.
PM says, you were tired, Brandon? Poor Steph.
Yeah, I was tired. I was wore out.
It was a pick on Brandon moment.
Have you ever had apple butter pie for Thanksgiving? No, have never had that.
Mm-mm. We've had apple butter, like jam, not jam, but jelly.
Up there at the Amish app, they have something apple, something like that. Hello from Fort Smith, Arkansas. We love watching your videos. Well, thank you, Vicky.
Those puppies are super cute. Are you keeping all of them?
No. They have got homes, and then I got like 2 people that is on a backup list, and I tell everybody, hey, if you get on the backup list, because them puppies are going.
Hello, Brandon, Stephanie. I haven't been able to watch Brandon's video yet, but saw the headline that the puppies are missing.
Well, I'll just give you, we did find them. It was a scary moment. But if we wouldn't have found them that day, that's what I mean is like if you don't check on your animals throughout the somebody that farms and has animals, it's so hard for them to work a full-time job and then come home and take care of them because honestly, throughout the day, you need to be around your animals at least 2 or 3 times a day because there's a lot of times we'll find a goat's head stuck in, we'll find a chicken stuck in between pens, or just like the whole puppy situation. If we wouldn't have found them puppies that day, just going checking on them, I don't think that one would have been with us anymore. Congratulations to your wedding anniversary. Oh, I'm 10 minutes behind. I better scoot down a little bit.
Thank God the puppies are found.
Yep.
Justin said the same thing. My mom's pumpkin pie recipe is the best stuff. Are you keeping Katie?
Yeah.
I think she's become real close.
Wow. Kevin and Kimberly's been together 16 years. I think they told us that.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, he's old. He's old. 16 years.
Mm-hmm. I like being around your friends, though, because I'm not saying they're my friends, too, but around Brandon's friends because I'm always the baby. Makes me feel good. Should be having a baby donkey anytime, right? We should be. Either a baby donkey or a baby pony.
One of the two.
One of these days. It's going to be like next week. I think it's Monday. It's supposed to be in the low 30s, like 30 degrees or something like that. That's when she'll have it.
It just says, I haven't decorated for Christmas since my husband passed in 2012. I can definitely understand that because I tend to not do things that bring back memories. And I'll be honest, that's one reason I don't go to my dad's very much. And I kind of talked to Leighton. I'm going to tell you, this last month and a half has been awesome hunting with the boys. And the girls, they're offered, but the girls, they don't want to go. So when I say it's been awesome with the boys, I know somebody correct me and said, well, the girls can do it too. Well, they just don't want to go. But we have got to do some bonding. Me and Leighton has bonded so much ever since the youth season. And get to talk to him about things now that he's growing up and he's becoming a young man. And, that's what I actually told him why I didn't go over Dad's very much because I actually walked in the house. I told him, walked over, showed him exactly where every time I walk in the house, I see my mom right there by that door. And, but, it's just little things like that you try to get over and move on. I don't even know where I was going with that. But anyways.
Watch Katie. She was sniffing a spot. She might try to dig out of the chicken pen.
I hope not. I got wire around that one too.
Juliet gonna have a baby again? I mean,
probably
she may, but I mean, it's
year.
Gonna be a while. Yeah.
It'll be probably 10 months.
Brandon, Steph, have you ever had potato dumpling and ho-ho cake?
No.
Nope. I'm a little worried about Captain Kayson having the deer mounted on his wall. I can imagine him waking up in the middle of the night and seeing that staring at him. He'll freak out.
It's going to be in here.
Yeah, we already decided that all the hanging stuff like that's going to be in here.
Yeah.
Like Leighton, maybe, like some of the skins and stuff, whatever, but he can have them in his room, but yeah.
What is it? Do you still stay in contact with the Brown family? They moved to Texas. Yeah, we see them around the expo.
I love their new house.
They come up to the expo and we get a visit. But they lived in Florida. They're so far away, but now they live in Texas, so it's a little closer.
I'm sounding like you a couple of days ago, Stephanie. Brennan, it doesn't get too hot in the coil house for a baby girl, just asking.
No, and so what you can't see, well, I've never really said it, but the back door, right there by the incubator, it goes into, I got wires there. I didn't want to put no hose there. So baby girl, when she will go in there and sleep by the door if she gets too hot. But I didn't intend on that to happen at first, but once I seen it happen, I was like, it makes sense.
Happy anniversary. That snake skin looks creepy. I hope you don't run across the snake it belongs to.
I hope not, neither.
Brian, you ever think of making and selling your flags? I really like them. They look really nice. I would buy one.
I would love to. It's just I don't have the time. I mean, that's the main thing. There's so much time in those flags. And I can remember when I first started making them, I was selling them for $20 or $25 a piece. They was little bitty ones like this, and we was just making them, building memories with the kids. But as time goes on, then I realized time is money. Then we started making bigger, but that's how this all started out. It was amazing.
Whose room is the cleanest, girls, Leighton, or Captain Kayson? It kind of, I was going to say, it kind of goes back and forth with the girls and Kayson. Mostly Kayson. Mostly Kayson. His is the cleanest. Leighton, he's a teenage boy. His room is never clean. But the girls, they kind of, one or the other will clean it. Now, sometimes you'll catch them both cleaning it together, but it just kind of goes in spurts with the girls.
Are you getting Kayson's deer mounted? Yes, we're getting his deer mounted. We've been joking with him the whole time because he wants it now. But like we told him, it's going to be several months down the road because there's a lot that goes behind it. I didn't realize it because, obviously it's like and we still haven't made our mind up yet. It's because they're tanning the hide. One price, I guess, if the deer is just looking straight ahead, it's $800. But if you tilt it or something, it's $900. I think we're going to probably go with the tilt just to give it a unique look. Kayson, he said he didn't care. I told him that when his Captain Kayson shirts come in, he's going to have to do some advertising because he's going to pay for it. And, we're going to pay for it, but when this summer, he will work some of it off.
The furs you got back were beautiful.
I know. It's amazing.
I can't say anything. My room's never cleaned either. There's a flag in the background, one that you made. Those are beautiful.
Yep. That is one of the first, and then it was cut out by a good friend of mine, Brian McGill. We started our channels about the same time. He actually started for me, and he's doing woodworking, and I don't think he posts as much anymore, but yeah, I remember those days as well. Takes 11 to 13 months for a donkey and a horse. Wow, that's a long time.
Good night, Regina.
Yeah.
I just Googled cleaning room, so that's what it means. Neil, damn funny. Hope Kayson get some of the profits from his shirt sales.
Yeah.
I'm going to dress up like Mrs. Claus for our CFA cat show just to have a good time. I just hope it doesn't backfire on me.
Oh, you read the one about deer mounted.
Yeah.
So all the kids, especially in the summer, they make more in the summer because they work. The girls help mom. The boys help me. The girls do help outside as well. Now, Addison, if she gets her mind locked on something she wants, she's all about making that money. She'll go down there and scoop manure or whatever. But we have each kid, they get a percentage of money every month, and it goes into their I guess you'd call it a savings account deal. But that's for them later on.
Good night, Phyllis.
As they get older, when they need a vehicle, Leighton's fixing to be there. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Leighton's fixing to be there. And it'll be a lot easier for the younger ones because, we started that a couple of years ago and it'll have time built up. But that's one of the things that, with the kids, they do so much to help us in the summer, and in the wintertime, they pretty much do school, and that's about it. But I will say, I will mark this down, and y'all hold me to this. I want to do more fishing this summer with the kids. I do. I'm going to be caught up and be able to do that.
Every morning before my grandson left for school, we would
Every morning they're talking to somebody. Keep on falling behind. His room's cleanest. You read that one.
I can't believe Leighton will be driving in a few years. Yeah, actually, I mean, with the farmer's license,
he can
drive when he turns 14.
Yeah.
So next month he can actually start driving. Doesn't mean we're going to let him, but I mean he's a safe driver. I mean, around the farm and stuff, he's a safe driver. But you just got to watch about who's driving against you.
And that's the deal. Is another thing is when you start getting friends in the car with you, you start getting daredevils, and that's. But I do think they see it a little bit different because they have seen the car crashes that I've pictures of crashes. I mean, Leighton's seen some of the worst, and I want him to see that because I want him to know what happens when you don't do things right. It's just like peer pressure is peer pressure, and I told him, I said, get in high school, I want to be that father that he can call in a bad situation. Am I going to get on to him? Yes, he's going to have consequences, but I'd rather him call me than get behind the wheel and drive. All kids are going to be kids, and I hope and pray we don't go down that road. But if we do, we'll deal with it. But I think he's mature enough that he would call us. Mm-hmm. He knows the consequence of things. He's been behind bars. He's got to see all that. He's got to walk down the jail cells and see these guys in little bitty concrete cells. So, that's one thing I think kids are to be able to see. You mess up, that's what happens. Your freedom's gone.
popularity isn't worth a wreck. Seeing we are on the farm channel, I'm going to hit the hay.
All right.
It's like the movie they had us watch in high school, Red Stuff on the Highway. I passed out in class with that movie.
When did you stop using the 5-gallon buckets? Honestly, because I think that's what really got the gray cat. They had access to a bunch of them, and I think that's why.
I love how y'all teach your children. We need more parents like both of you. Y'all tell it how it is. Do you get snow in your area, or is it too warm for it? It's too warm right now, but we usually get snow maybe once, maybe twice a year. Not very much of it, though.
My uncle died near your farm. Oh, I hate to hear that.
There's a show called Scared Straight. Kids need to see what happens. Me and Braylee used to watch that all the time. That was before kids, I think, when we used to watch that.
Yeah.
I'll remind you about fishing. Just remember to remind me to remind you.
Yeah.
You're a farmer, homesteader. Caught up. Laugh aloud.
I know, Leighton be driving. I love how you teach your kids. We need more parents like you both. You tell it how it is. It is. And, I think that's, I mean, I could be wrong, but that's the reason why, I show Leighton, I show them all a lot of before and after pictures of people that go down that wrong road.
I was sitting here watching y'all's video. Can't believe Leighton and Ranger are teenagers now.
I know they're getting to be young adults.
The main thing missing from parenting, aside from parents, is having consequences for the actions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. And it doesn't have to be brutal, but, once you get it set in, if you start when they're young, they know. Nothing against Steph, but she might have to tell them a couple times. If I go in there and say something, most of the time, that's it.
Yeah, that's most families. Usually the guy can always just say it once.
And my nieces and nephews are the same way. It's just one of those deals. Anytime I've ever been around, I mean, I've always got on to them when they got in trouble, so they know. That's one thing I loved about living in a country farm, living in the farm country. By the time I was legal driver, I'd already could drive most of it. Yep. I agree with you, Brandon. I've seen stuff like that too. And number one thing I've seen is people on their cell phones and looking at their phones, not paying attention.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot of it. But I mean, there's my focus is getting friends in the car, getting them to go fast or going to parties. I ain't saying my kids are angels or anything like that, and I pray they don't go down that road. But if they do, we're going to be there. We're going to get through it, and I hope not. Just with the stories I've told them about my life, but we'll see what happens. Is Leighton the tallest in the family? No, I think I'm still tallest.
I'm taller too.
Trish says, I got my first speeding ticket. My father said, you learn from this. It happens again, you will be walking to school. So my parents said that as well. And my another thing was my mom said, Mom and Dad always said, you ever go to jail, I'll never bail you. Won't bail you. No, maybe we'll bail you out once, but the second time you'll never. And I'll tell you what, they had to come and get me a few times. But that I don't know. It was always that moment, and you're a young adult, and you're sitting in a cell, and you got 7 or 8 men there by you, but you're trying to talk on the phone, and you hear the mom, and that mom's voice just brings the tears out, and you're like, got tears running down your eyes, but you don't know what these guys. I mean, they could be in there for murder. I mean, it's crazy. Did you guys find the other puppy? How are they liking being in a chicken coop? They are really beautiful. Katie looks much like Carly. Love watching both of your channels. Doris from North Alabama. Yes, we did get the other puppies. I don't guess I showed them underneath the building. I know I was in a hurry editing, but I guess I must have. But yeah, the other two was in there because I thought you said you could hear them under there. But yeah, we got them. They're in the chicken coop. And we got a camera on them.
I told my kids, if you go to jail, I won't be there to get you out. That'll be me. I'll be the one to say that.
Well, I ain't going to say it because I know I'd be lying if I say it.
Yeah, you would be.
Because I'd be there immediately. And I said, you contact me, no talking. We used to go to Dade County and take the Boy Scouts to walk through. And we had a few parents that would bring them up there. And back when I was jail administrator, I had pretty good control over the jail. I could basically tell them, we got some kids coming through. I do want to scare them, but one I did not like was any foul language used at them. But they're if they didn't get in trouble, they got tobacco. So most of the time they was good. They just banged on the doors and hollered and yelled, and hopefully it works for some people.
Like a short version of Scared Straight.
Yeah. Have you ever been pulled over by one of your own, Brandon? Yeah. Yeah.
You go to crime, they be thinking, I hope he gets put with me.
It happens, but it don't happen as much in the county jails. But
Neil says, when I used to drive, I never got parking tickets, speeding tickets, or had a wreck. I don't drive anymore. More cars equals more idiots on the roads.
Yeah. That's no lie. So you go to crime there.
I feel you, Brandon. I was the one on the line because of my teen driving my son. Because they 18 driving my son.
Yeah.
We need an adult version of Scared Straight.
Yeah. I think we're going to go through a rough patch before we get ever back on because I'm going to tell you that there's a generation out there below me that is, that's going to be rough. How's Max doing, or did he retire from the sheriff's office? He's still good. He's still he's with Ryan. Ryan just got him a new unit, and Max got him a new unit, so he's done really good.
We than that, Katie. Ran, you know, your buddies would call you way before they take your kids to jail.
No. Now that's something, you know, with us as in our agency and stuff. It's always been one of those deals. If you deal with the family, you go ahead and handle it, and then you know once they get them in jail and whatever, then you can go visit with them. But I will say that's one thing that has never. Now here's the deal: a speeding ticket or something, you're going to get stopped or whatever. But serious trouble, no. I want my kids treated just like everyone else, and you know they face the consequences, and we'll deal with it when it gets there. How old are you two? I am 41, and Steph is 34. Yeah, 41, 34. And that's two people asked that same. I wonder if that's the same person.
No, it's Facebook.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we our anniversary was the 22nd. We've been married 13 years. How old was he when we got together? See, I was 13 years ago. I'm 41, so I was. Well, we've been together 14.
21 when we got married. When I was 21.
I was 27.
We're 29. Because we're 8 years apart.
I bet you guys will have fun time unloading all those shirt boxes. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. We will basically clean out this room here and we will start packing shirts. Did we pack shirts here last year? Was it in here?
Yep.
It
because
was?
this was kind of in the way. Yeah, we was
Okay.
right here with Wix on the computer. Then we had this area, and then over there it was a mess. Ready. We need to get tables or something in here.
I'm hoping. I mean, you know, we ordered extra, but I went off of 10% of what sold last time. So basically, what we sold that night, I went off 10% of that. So that's how many extras I got.
Wanda says robbing the cradle, Brandon.
She's 21. I was 28. Yeah.
Either 28 or 29.
Yeah.
I know we're 8 years apart now, so. Nieces are y'all's age. I was a kid when they came along.
Yep, sure enough.
I met my husband when I was 14 and married. I was 17. Hubs was 20. Married 4 months before our 50th.
Yes, it was. I enjoyed watching how you interact with your kids and see the love. Yep. And what's crazy is I worked a accident yesterday, and there was a trooper there. We got to talking, and kind of one of those deals now they know, and they all go to subscribe. So you're like, oh man, they're going to go binge watch or whatever. But that's what he was like. He was like, man, I've got a bunch of show hogs. You know, that would be really neat. I said, yeah, that'd be neat. He said, but I ain't got nothing else. I said, just record your everyday life. I mean, you would be surprised. I would have never dreamed in a million years that so many people would be so interested in what we do. But, you know, in town, it was kind of boring. But once we got out here, we had more to do, and it just continued growing. But even the medical examiner, she's watching now. So, Amy, hi, if you see me.
Jacob's right. He said, I think last year when you did the order packing live, Steph broke her arm. I was sitting right here because I only have one arm.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, that's the reason I go to Jacob on that stuff. He knows everything. He remembers. 11:45 Eastern here in Central New York. Catching you live. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. Good night, Pam.
My mom said when we married, no divorce. She was extra strict.
Yep.
Dean, my kids are even older than me.
Justin says, well, I'm going to get off. I have to get some sleep. See y'all next video. All right. You have a good one. Love the lives, everyone. My oldest 41. Hey, that's how old I am. Have you seen your favorite UPS guy in a while? Yeah, we see him just about at least once or twice a week. He's got them yellow gloves. That's what I need. I need to find some yellow gloves that matches him because I know he's got to be wearing.
Probably the same as mine, those Boss ones.
Yeah, I know he's got to wear through those. That's right. I tell him, I said, hey, I mentioned you on my YouTube channel. You got a fan following. So y'all find some yellow gloves, put UPS on them. Peppermint oil will help with getting rid of mice in your feet. Somebody else told me that.
My daughter's 14 years older than you, Brandon. Steph, my grandchildren's age.
I don't know how to edit. Yeah, it's quite the chore. Steph does most of hers from her phone, but it is quite the chore. But anyways, it's 10:45 here. Got 15 minutes to go do an animal run and try to be in bed by 1. Do a little bit of video editing, but I just want to hop on here and hang out with y'all. Stay tuned. Tomorrow, Steph's video will be out. Now, I will say for everyone that's on here that watches everything, so y'all seen Steph's Jackery video go out. That's an ad. Tomorrow, my Jackery video will go out as well, but Steph's regular video, go out. So y'all will get.
Don't leave me hanging.
Yeah, y'all will get a double dose of that. So we appreciate each and every one of y'all watching and showing y'all's love and support to our family, our animals, or just everything. We couldn't do this without y'all. And I know we say it all the time, but y'all are what makes the farm grow and what makes, everything so much better just by watching. You might not feel it, but it definitely is, guys. We appreciate it. And we love each and every one of y'all for showing y'all's love to our family and animals. And with all that being said, we're going to sign off for tonight. Hope y'all have a wonderful night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.